I have a theory as to why things are so hard in the United States right now, and not just because it's run by men, but kind of because it's run by men. I learned something new about myself today and how much I love my processes. I'm a big operations person. I love my standard operating procedures, telling people about my standard operating procedures, but no one actually cares about them. And part of it is I have my worth and value tied to my processes, making sure I can work things out. There's a sense of safety and security that came with it when I was able to work something out and have a process to something. Probably because my home didn't feel stable when I was little and I'm trying to find a little stability. But, anyways, I feel like that's what's happening on a bigger scale in the United States right now. We have all these unnecessary processes in place because some man somewhere down the line wanted to feel more worth and value and that he was bringing something to the table by providing processes to things that didn't need processes. I'm thinking of insurance, for example, whether it's health insurance or car insurance or pet insurance, anywhere where we have a third party middleman involved in something that's not needed or necessary. How complicated is purchasing a car, by the way? I'm just thinking of this video I watched earlier. This guy that moved from the United States to New Zealand. He just bought a car in New Zealand. He had to do a title transfer. Didn't cost anything, by the way. If you did that in the US, that would be like $200. And then his insurance was $30 for like 2 years. So it seems like there's a lot of places where we're making things harder than they have to be, right? There's a second part that my sister added on, which is if you're creating these processes and you're creating these jobs, for example, you need someone to fulfill on these middlemen jobs and these new processes and new things, right? So let's say Dan is in charge of creating the new processes and he's like, oh, I know someone great to become the head of this new department that I just created. My friend Luke over here. And so it all just became like a buddy system of, hiring your bro friends and giving someone a job just because they're your friend, like creating the job so that your friend could be hired and you could work with your friend. That's like the epitome of corporate in the United States and how these like systems and things were built, right? Anyways, I feel like I'm doing a lot of unpacking about this. I'm curious to hear your thoughts.